Monster Hunter Wilds is full of secrets and hidden treasures for you to find if you're willing to look for them. When you dive deep beneath the surface and peel back extra layers, you can discover some amazing features that you might not even know about. I'm Kalo from Game Sandwich, and we pulled together some of these key features that you might not have seen. So here are 8 hidden mechanics and secrets from Monster Hunter Wilds that you may not know about. Up first, we're gonna learn how to get more armor from Goddygog. Goddygog is one of the many traders that you have access to immediately after beating the campaign. He resides in the Woodwood hideout in the forest, and will happily take your ancient wyvern coins in exchange for some materials. Pay attention to some of the items he has on sale, because you can get some additional armor sets depending on what you buy. For instance, Sinister Cloth will unlock the Death Stench armor, Suja Textiles will unlock the Suja armor, and Dalthodon Wool will unlock the Kunafa armor. Now let's move on to the next trick, which will be farming ancient wyvern coins. Speaking of ancient wyvern coins, if you have been struggling to get these, there are some locations where you can reliably find them. One such location is the Area 14 Groundwater Vein pop-up camp, and that's all in the Windward Plains. In this location, you're going to be able to find crabs that will get you these ancient wyvern coins, but be sure to catch them in your net. Another place you could go is the Area 8 Underground pop-up camp, and that's all in the forest. From this location, you can find a crab at the end of the rocks, leading into the small pool of water. You can also find another coin on the ground by swimming a short distance to another rocky landing. Next up, let's talk about Monsters Decay. To add to the special surprises you can find in Monster Hunter Wilds, did you know about Monsters Decay? Small monsters decay over time and will leave behind special materials, such as wyvern sprouts for you to collect. And this process can take between 5 to 10 minutes, and that's all for a monster to fully decay to the point where you can harvest these materials. So we do think it's well worth the time to make the trip back to where you slayed some of these monsters. Next up, let's talk about changing your loadout. In Monster Hunter Wilds, there's 2 types of loadouts you can change: your equipment and your inventory. While you're chilling in your tent, if you go up to the equipment menu and you hit the prompt at the bottom of your screen to manage your loadouts, you can register and change your loadouts as you see fit. This will allow you to save your current build, as you can test out different weapon sets and armor combinations without having to worry about losing your current loadout. The same process can be done with your inventory as well. For that, you're going to have to go to the item menu while you're in your tent. While managing your inventory, press the button shown on the prompt at the bottom of the screen to manage your loadout. From there, you can create different loadouts for different situations. This tip is especially helpful if you just want healing items, or if you want to switch that out for different traps and pods you have. Speaking of changing things, let's talk about changing the trader inventory. After you do complete the campaign, Nada acts as this middleman for you and any of the traders in the game. Talking to Nada will allow you to access the current inventory of other traders, like Goddygog or Sekka. But what happens when you don't like what they're selling? Well, you can change this by spending a few guild points. Simply go into your tent and rest. And just like that, when you come out of your tent, trader inventories will be changed. We find this method to be great when you're trying to stock up on specific items that are only available in these traders. Now, in my opinion, if you look good, you play good. So let's talk about changing armor pigments. You can change the look of your armor at any point in time by visiting Gemma, or by accessing the armor menu in your tent. If you are talking to Gemma, go into the armor crafting menu. After that, select the armor pigment option. This allows you to change the color of your armor to match your style. It will also allow you to view the color combination on other armor pieces before you craft them. We find this one especially to be a useful tool to those who really care about in-game fashion. Speaking about fashion, what about this Palco frog hat? If you want your Palco to truly dress for success and be the cutest little feline around, you can unlock this adorable frog hat for them. To unlock this specific hat, you're gonna have to obtain the Suja Textiles by trading with Goddygog, or another person you can go to is Sekka. Once you have your hands on this material, talk to Gemma. After that, you're gonna wanna take a look at the feline Suja headpiece, and you're gonna wanna thank us later. And that about does it here for all these hidden secrets and features you might not have known about in Monster Hunter Wilds. But if we did happen to miss a little secret here and there, leave a comment down below or join our Discord, where we're always talking about our favorite games. And if you did find this video helpful, consider dropping a like and subscribing to Game Sandwich for more content just like this. But as of right now, I've been Kalo, and we'll see you guys next time.